McIntyre, well, Cal, congratulations. That's as good a way of performance as we've seen all season.
Yeah, building all the time, improving all the time. I think you can see that in the games. Our away form's been spoken about quite a lot, and I think you saw the traits that we've really established. Thought we were solid, very hard to beat at a place where, like I say, no one's ever won, is what I was told in the week. We had to be really solid, really resolute, very good on the counter attack, very good from set pieces, and a fairly well-rounded performance. Really disappointed to concede. I thought our back line, our back six, if you like, involving the goalkeeper, were well worthy of a clean sheet. So very pleased with the results, the performance, and look, long may this momentum and this positive feeling continue.
It was a good battle first half, wasn't it? In the second half it started to open up, and that first goal obviously made the game easier for us, didn't it?
I think you knew they were going to have real spells, more than moments. That would be disrespectful to suggest that they dominated parts of the game in the way you'd expect the home side that have had the record that they've had here, the high top scorers in the league. Nothing that surprised us. The long throw comes in, we did a lot of work on that. The zonal shape they were able to take up to defend the first contact. So the first half is about making sure you're in the game, but I thought we had opportunities in the first half as well that we might have wanted to do a little bit more with. Little tweak at half time in terms of runners and runs and movements, and I thought we got in, and so we scored 3 goals in the second half. We'd be a little bit disappointed to have not scored more, so delighted. I keep saying it about these players, they are a delight to work with, really enjoyable to work with, really proud of them and what they're achieving. Yeah, today, across the board at the football club, the feeling that they have created amongst the supporters, amongst the entire club, you can feel, and that's their doing, and I'm delighted for them, and it's very important they get the recognition they deserve. Results like that today is probably part way to recognising how well they've done.
First goal in any game is crucial, isn't it? And one looked to be straight off the training ground.
Well worked corner. It's important away from home that you're able to put the ball in the back of the net. Clever movement, great finish, and yeah, something might have come off for us.
And second goal, obviously, when they're trying to push forward and trying to get back into the game, to break away and score a goal of that quality, that's probably going to be one of the goals of the season.
Just felt that when the score is 1-0 and you feel like they will see a way back into the game, particularly from the long throwing, from Jackson hurling the ball into the box, you've got to be really resilient and robust to defend that, but there might be counter-attacking opportunities, and that's down to the players' appetite to run. And it was like the blue arrows, wasn't it, from the edge of the box? And I thought Charlie took it really well, who, by the way, I thought was excellent. I thought was absolutely tremendous and well worthy. It was important he got a goal. So we had a couple of moments like that, not just from throw-ins, but from winning balls from deeper positions, being brave enough to play against the pressure. And I think, to be honest, that would probably be the criticism in the last 10 minutes or so. We've stopped doing that. We've gone, right, we'll just defend that and we'll head the ball away from our 18-yard box, which the ball comes back. Whereas when we played through and had those moments on the counter, I think, yeah, as you say, we scored a very good goal.
Now, of course, they made it 2-1, and then after that you had to kind of stay in the game for a bit, didn't you? Make sure they didn't get too excited, and then obviously to break away and get that third goal, it kills the game.
Too many times this season, and look, it sounds a criticism, it's not. Too many times this season we've not capitalised from a winning position. So at 2-1 you might argue they're vulnerable in certain moments. We haven't gone and made it 3-1 off on enough in games, and I thought Leamington being 1-0 up, Chorley being 2-1 up, Alfred being 2-1 up. Done a lot of work on game management. Game management is not hugging the corner flag. It isn't making substitutes in the 91st minute. It's understanding what is going to be the best way to defend in certain moments. Having the ball, working the ball to better areas, and we've done that. And that, look, this group just keep improving. It's such a young group. You look at some of the sides up there and it's so tight. That's why we just keep setting points targets. There will be moments that are less enjoyable than this one. I remember those. I remember speaking after the Fylde game at home, going into that Curzon game on a bank holiday Monday, feeling, right, we're not in a great place. That is the nature of a young group, and we've just got to work with them, keep improving, but they deserve massive credit and massive recognition for what they've done over the course of the last 20 games. That is, 20, we're not halfway, we'll have a real feel with where we're going to be at the halfway point. So after those next 3 games or so, we'll get a real feel for where we're going to be at. But it's very important that there's recognition about what they've done, yes, to get results like this, and some of the moments along the season so far. But very important what they're creating around the football club and the momentum they've built, and that's worth a hell of a lot for me, and I know it was to the supporters at full time.
You challenged them to go and say, go on then, make a statement win, and that very much is a statement win against the side we, like you say, haven't lost here for over a year. Yeah,
you know what, we talked about that in the build-up, that a lot was made of their unbeaten record. We wanted to be a side that changed that. We've had that. We know what we want to be in terms of the identity of the team, not just how we play, but the way we play and the appetite and ultimately the characteristics of this team. I think you can see we wanted to be the team that gave the club a little cup run. We nearly got there, but for the moments and the memories created along the way. It's brilliant. We want to have a little go at the FA Trophy. We want to improve at home. That's the next one. I'm really clear. We've got to improve from the start of the season. There is a willingness around the group, and that togetherness. Look at the celebrations of the third goal. On one side of the pitch, our supporters throwing each other everywhere, and then at our end, they've got two lads there, out injured, not on the squad, been right in amongst it, chosen to travel, weren't made to travel. The bonds that have been formed around this club, when you've got a club that is the way ours is, that's worth something. And I think that is probably what I've got most pride in around this group of players.
And now on to Friday night live at the Diva.
Yeah, they'll come around quickly, won't they? So try and enjoy this long journey home, enjoy it on the way home, get ourselves ready, and then Friday night, just hope for a big crowd really. We've done that a couple of times, you've seen the crowds are starting to creep up. The 11-2 crowd was really good. Obviously the Oldham crowd, really good. The FA Trophy crowd was up on what it had been historically. How good would it be to have the Diva packed and win the game, by the way? So my focus, going to enjoy it, have a really good weekend, and then from Monday morning onwards we'll be turning our attention to Friday night at the Diva, and where can we go with that. But so pleased for the players, so pleased for the supporters, and yeah, on to the next one.
Congratulations on a great win.
Cheers, thank you.